Hello, Army. BTS's Jimin finds himself confronted with a surprising situation. In the course of his duties, he is quickly separated from his glittering life as a member of the world-famous BTS to live out his disciplined days as a soldier. However, despite being in a military environment, Jimin's attention is in no way completely detached from his family, especially his mother, a figure who always gave him energy and spirit behind the scenes. This story starts with stunning news that reached Jimin's ears on the sidelines of his busy duties at FDC. Jimin by no means imagined that his mother would face an event that shook his heart, something that never crossed his mind at all. Separated by the constraints of space and duty, Jimin can only feel anxiety and uncertainty, without being able to be by his mother's side to provide support. Jimin's journey in the army camp not only brought changes to him, but also to his family. The incident that occurred to his mother immediately triggered a wave of speculation and questions from various parties. What exactly happened? What made Jimin so greatly surprised when he heard the news? The information begins to unfold, and this story becomes more than just plain sad news or an ordeal. Jimin faces a complex range of emotions between his obligations as a soldier and his desire to protect the family he loves so much. The events that took place with Jimin's mother led to a response from followers and the public who heard the news. As the news spread, many expressed support and sympathy for Jimin and his family. This incident caused an emotional reaction, not only for Jimin but also for his fans, who are used to seeing his mother as a cheerful and dedicated person. Amid speculation and public discussion, there was also the question of how Jimin would manage the situation. Various assumptions arose, including the possibility that Jimin would seek special permission from his military service to return home and accompany his mother. Will the military make concessions to Jimin in this precarious situation? How will he respond to the support of his colleagues in the military, as well as fellow BTS members who, although far away, still provide full support? This news touches on the personal side of Jimin, who has rarely been shown to the public. The tension and anxiety he experiences become part of an emotional journey that tests the limits of his patience and resilience. Beyond his stage shine and popularity, this story reveals the human side of a superstar who is facing a difficult test in life. The focus is also on the figure of Jimin's mother, who has been regarded as a supportive parent who never tires of encouraging her son. This event raises further questions about how the relationship between a mother and child is the source of strength behind the great achievements Jimin has accomplished throughout his career with BTS. Not only for the fans, but also for the wider public who witness the sincerity of a mother's love for her child, this event offers a deep look at family values that remain a cornerstone, even amid bright popularity. In the end, what happened to Jimin's mother became a reflection for him and also for his fans. Despite being on strict army duty, this story implies that the support and love of family remain the main pillar that sustains a person, regardless of their position in society. Jimin's reaction to this event will hopefully inspire his fans to appreciate their families and loved ones. This event serves as a reminder to everyone that the figure of an idol, even when surrounded by bright popularity, also has vulnerable and meaningful aspects of life. Amid a surge of speculation, support, and prayers coming from various quarters, Jimin is confronted with an important decision in his life: how he will balance his role as a soldier and his duties as a devoted son. In the following days, news of the mother's condition continued to grow, and Jimin became a hot topic of discussion among fans and the media. Despite being in a disciplined military environment, his longing to return home soon could not be hidden. On the other hand, Jimin is faced with his duty as a soldier, who must obey the rules, no matter how hard the limitations he faces outside the camp. Messages and support from colleagues in the military became a comfort to him in the midst of an uncertain situation. However, despite being supported by those around him, Jimin still feels a void that can only be filled by his mother's presence. Every detail about the progression of his mother's condition became a distressing moment for him, as he could not immediately calm his mother directly. After all, a mother's love for Jimin is the most treasured thing and the greatest strength in his life. This scenario also gave rise to various theories among fans. Many speculated that Jimin might receive special permission to visit his mother or even consider permission to leave if the situation worsens. Fans connected this event to the many affectionate moments Jimin has shared about his family, particularly when he expressed how significant his mother's role is in his life. On social media, discussions about Jimin's family situation and its impact on him spread widely, with many fans sharing memories as well as favorite moments involving Jimin and his family's closeness. The support from fans became a symbol of strong solidarity and love, giving Jimin the strength he so needed at a time like this. Many wrote touching messages, revealing their hopes that Jimin could soon be by his mother's side and provide direct support. On the other hand, the issue of South Korea's strict military rules is also a concern. Many have questioned whether the military will make concessions or grant special policies in Jimin's case, given his significant influence as one of Korea's global cultural icons. This topic also invites debate because military regulations in South Korea are known to be very strict and rarely grant exceptions, even for emergency cases. Although faced with a difficult situation, Jimin still tried to show composure in front of his colleagues. He realized that he could not act recklessly because of his role as a member of the FDC who held essential responsibilities. Every moment and every step he takes now feels more and more meaningful, not only for himself but also for his mother, who is going through a difficult time. However, amid all this pressure, many are pinning hopes that this story will end with hope and happiness. Fans have been praying for the health and safety of Jimin's mother, hoping that one day, Jimin can share this experience as one of the life lessons that enrich his journey as an individual. Amid the noise of fame and responsibility, Jimin is now in a test that will examine his inner strength as well as the values of life that he has embraced since childhood. These times are also proof that Jimin, despite being a big star, does not escape the trials of life that remind him of the meaning of love, sacrifice, and support from those closest to him. The support of BTS members, both those who are still serving military duty and those who have completed it, is also very much felt by Jimin. Strong bonds of friendship between them provide additional strength, especially in tough moments like this. At the end of the day, Jimin realizes that this ordeal not only teaches the meaning of resilience, but also deepens his gratitude for the presence of family that has always been the foundation of his life. Whatever happens to his mother, Jimin knows that he will continue to fight and carry out his duties as well as possible, with the hope that one day he can be reunited with his family in better circumstances. This story is a reminder to many that behind the fame of an idol, there is a side of personal life that is as complicated as that of an ordinary person. Behind the smile and beautiful stage presence, there are stories that touch the heart and reveal the human side of a star. For Jimin, this event is part of his journey, a test he will face with great fortitude for the sake of the people he loves and the fans who are always loyal to support. News of Jimin's situation soon reached BANGSIHYUK, founder of HYBE and an important figure behind BTS's success. As a mentor and highly respected figure among the members of BTS, BANGSIHYUK does not only see them as artists under his guidance, but as a family that has gone through numerous struggles together since the beginning of their careers. Upon hearing this heartwarming news, BANGSIHYUK immediately tried to understand the situation facing Jimin and his family. BANGSIHYUK is known as a figure who cares about the welfare of his artists, especially BTS, who are like younger brothers to him. When this news reached him, BANGSIHYUK contacted the staff and colleagues at HYBE to discuss how they could assist Jimin. Of course, this situation is not easy, considering that Jimin is in a military environment that has strict regulations, particularly for soldiers who have just begun their duties. Even so, BANGSIHYUK felt the need to do something, both as moral support and as a form of tribute to the artist who has brought honor to both the company and the country. Regarding the possibility of special permission for Jimin to accompany his mother, BANGSIHYUK and his team are considering a range of options. Realizing that South Korea's military rules rarely grant concessions, BANGSIHYUK is trying to find the most practical and feasible way to resolve this situation without violating the existing regulations. He even reportedly consulted legal counsel to understand the options that can be taken to resolve this situation properly. This approach received understanding from many parties, including fans who see BANGSIHYUK as a caring and empathetic figure.